first day comes and you wake up and you do your hair and it doesn't come out the way you expected.
It's awful. Well, hello everyone, it's me, Christine, again. And it's already August, and we all know what that means. A bunch of YouTubers who dropped out of school years ago are gonna try and be relatable and make back to school videos to get some of that sweet, sweet ad revenue. You know, we've spent a lot of time on this channel making fun of hack videos from some of the DIY girls channels.
Oh my god, I just realized that glue stick and lipstick both end with stick.
To Troom Troom, my personal favorite.
Try to untangle earphones.
But I personally think hack videos have gotten kind of stale. I see so many hacks from these channels, and you know what? They just keep recycling the same hacks over and over again. I'm sorry to break it to you, but there has not been some new amazing discovery about how to make your notebooks look cute this year. So to mix it up today, instead of hacks, I want to see what YouTube has to offer for back to school advice. Is there any out there? Any advice out there? So I'm gonna watch some of the most viewed videos for when you search back to school advice on YouTube. But I can't be learning back to school advice alone. I need some help. Let's see if Ben is ready to go back to school. Ben!
Is that you, Simply?
Guess what time of year it is?
Tax season is over.
We're going back to school today, Ben. Come take a seat, class is in session. Nice nails, Ben. What's on your hands?
What's on my other?
Holo Taco doesn't test on animals, but we do test on Ben. So we're gonna watch some back to school advice videos on YouTube. And we're gonna filter by view count, because I want the top videos only. Where should we begin? You ready to learn? Is your brain ripe and ready?
Why am I here? I'm not going back to school.
Well, neither are like 80% of the people making these videos, so. Okay, where do we begin? How to survive back to school. 10 life hacks and tips. Thanks to Wendy. 19 million views.
You could buy your way into university with the money she made off this video.
Ben! We got some AirPods.
Are those mine?
Yeah.
She's got cat ears just like you.
We're twins!
Whoa.
Get off the teacher's desk!
I've seen a few videos start like this, but not on YouTube.
Ben! Survival tips. I'm ready.
Hey guys, it's Wendy. Welcome back.
Hi, Wendy.
Cozy hug.
I love you guys. I'm giving you a hug.
That will help you get through the school year, and I hope you guys find these helpful. But hold up, I'm running another MacBook Air giveaway. So don't forget to join by the first round of winners for all the access passes are. Ta-da! Congratulations!
If you keep answering the easy questions, you're less likely to get asked by the teacher when it's a hard question that no one knows the answer to.
So she's saying answer the easiest question so you don't have to get stuck answering the actually hard ones?
Yeah, that's kind of a good tip, actually.
It's a good tip to, like, if you don't want to learn anything. What does the teacher have to say?
What's the fastest land animal? Anyone know? Wendy, again?
Cheater.
Peter. Great, excellent.
She said cheater.
Use locker shelves to create more space in your locker, and get a locker bin so your locker doesn't slowly fill up with junk, and add an assortment of containers to keep your loose supply.
Wait, what was that hack? Just
I don't know.
Keep
make your locker look nice.
good? Anyways!
Don't try to be
Tip
someone
3.
you're not.
Be yourself.
Pretending to be someone else just to fit in is not worth it. The popular girls today don't always end up being popular or even successful later in life. If
No,
you're
they become
shy and
YouTubers.
quiet, that's
I mean, I think that's fair and actually good advice to be yourself. Don't try to force yourself into any group.
Yeah, but I also think high school is a time for you to sort of figure out
Try
who you
things.
are. The best thing about my high school experience was I was like a band geek in like jazz band, but I also hung out with like the cool people, and I was friends with the skaters who just hung around and smoked all day, you know?
So you were
like,
friends with everyone.
yeah.
Must be nice.
Let's just get a little bit of space.
Wait, is this part of the be yourself hack? No.
So don't worry, fam. This one will cover just about everything.
Thanks.
Wendy, do you have any mints?
Hands.
Oh, yeah. Wendy, do you have...
She's friends with everyone.
But I really need a friend.
Why'd you just hand her a stuffed animal? Hey, you want to know a funny story about Wenji? So when I was at YouTube's Creator Summit earlier this year, they randomly assigned us to tables and I was seated with Wenji. And so we all had to introduce ourselves and talk about what we do on our channels.
Sounds like high school.
And I said something like, sometimes I do parodies or I make fun of life hack videos. And then Wenji goes, videos like mine.
She makes fun of people like me.
And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't take it personally. She was cool about it though. Like, she gets it.
Yeah.
There's no shade. There's no ill intent here. All right, next video. What to expect on the first day of school. Nikki and Gabby. 2015. Oh wow, a classic. Oh my god, it's the girl squad. I'm scared. I'm intimidated. Were they actually in school when they made this? I don't know, it doesn't say in the description box.
Back to school season is just so exciting. I know it's kind of depressing, but at the same time, it's like a new start. In the beginning, like, hey, maybe I can start wearing this hairstyle every day next year and make it a thing.
What?
Or maybe
Yeah.
I can start a statement.
My
Or maybe I
schedule.
can make my grades.
Yeah.
Okay, stop!
Yeah.
You'll end up waking up the next day later than you expected and not have the time you thought you would have.
Is this supposed to be advice?
No, it's just what to expect. They're not telling you how to fix it. They're just telling you you're gonna be tired on the first day.
You won't want to go. Surprise.
For some reason, there is always going to be these new hot transfers.
Wait, is this relatable? Like, did you and your friends think at the end of the summer, like, I wonder if there's gonna be new hot boys at the school?
No, that was camp.
Okay.
So by the end of the day, you could care less about. You're like, I don't even want to explain my summer anymore. Honestly, you just want to go back to summer, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then you're just
It's like they
why am I
forget
so excited?
why they go to school. They go to school to talk about their summer. To be fair, this is a pretty old video. They were much younger then. I don't think they're in school anymore. And they probably changed, so I don't want to just harp on them for this. It's in the past.
That's fair.
This was a history lesson, everyone. Alright, what else we got? Back to school easy makeup tutorial. I wonder how that gets confused with advice.
Summer is coming to a screeching halt, and it is now back to school season. I know some people are really excited to go back. Don't know why. But
Okay,
the
wait a
average
sec,
student,
wait a sec.
depressed
I know we're kind of biased against James Charles, maybe, and I'm not just looking for something critical to say, but he starts the video saying, like, high school was such a terrible time, depression, anxiety, and stuff is at an all-time high for young people.
depression, anxiety, and stress are at an all-time high.
And I think that's true, but I think a huge contributing factor to that is the prevalence of social media and, like, these Facetune apps and stuff, which is all, like, a culture he really contributes to.
Oh shit. You're right.
Right? I think it's pretty interesting that this is one of the top viewed videos when you search for advice when it's
about makeup.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
like how to look hot for the first day.
Yeah.
right?
Alright, James. Tell me about school.
Too much homework, too much studying, really hard tests, annoying teachers, drama in high school. Oh my god, thank god that is the one thing that I absolutely do not miss.
Now he just has online drama.
I've got news for you. You're in the beauty community on YouTube.
Which one's worse?
The biggest issue overall, let me tell you, is waking up early in the morning and having to get ready to walk into hell and impress everybody that you probably don't care that much about.
So here's a bomb makeup tutorial to make yourself look super hot to all these people you don't want to impress.
I know it's really hard to go to school and forget about all the annoying people around you, maybe.
Yeah, like you hated high school too, right?
Yes.
So it's not like we're saying all these people need to love high school, but they always point to these reasons like annoying teachers. Oh, I had to study for tests. That's why you're there. I understand that it's a shitty time and you're surrounded by other shitty people growing up into adults that are hopefully less shitty. That's just sort of the nature of high school that you kind of have to get through. After
I'm
high
just
school,
kidding.
you can make whatever you sort of want of
You
yourself.
can change your life once you're done high school and move out of your parents' house.
All right, I don't think we actually need to watch a makeup tutorial. We get the point.
He's fine. He'll be fine. I'm just saying, too. The 5 million people who watch this video who are now like, yeah, I also don't want to wake up or go to school or learn anything. That's who I'm thinking of.
They probably think that way anyway. But it doesn't help to see their idol telling them.
To not care.
Didn't he fake that, like, he took his high school photo with, like, a ring light and stuff, and that's how he ended up on the Ellen Show, and that's kind of why he became famous?
He wouldn't be here without school. Because of that graduation photo. Okay, what else can we learn from YouTube? Back to school life hacks for girls Nikki and Gabby. Oh, it's a more recent one.
Oh, okay. Let's see how they've evolved.
Us girls are complicated. We're so excited for school to start that we begin shopping in July.
You sound excited.
We make our back to school Pinterest boards and max out our credit cards just in back to school wardrobe. Yet when it's the night before the first day of school, we panic. Why? Because when you're excited, you don't think about all the things that could go wrong.
You've thought all summer about how you can look hot on the first day of school.
And now it's time to look hot.
Put whatever you know you'll need in it, such as bobby pins, hair ties, deodorant, gum, baby powder for your greasy hair.
Also, like maybe your notes from class yesterday. Can you put that in your bag?
We always want to know if something's being said about us behind our back because trust is hard to find in high school. If you ever want to know if a group of people is talking bad about you, put your voice memos on and leave your phone there. Then leave the room, come back, and listen. Last night's party was so lit.
Oh my god, that was such a
I know, it was so much fun. Okay, she's gone.
No, she's such a wannabe.
She's definitely not cool enough to be invited to a party like that.
Literally spy on people.
That is terrible.
Illegally record others' conversations.
I like how her introduction was like,
Because trust is hard to find in high school.
trust is hard to find in high school, so spy on your friends.
10 tips on how to survive back to school. Brent Rivera.
Boom! What's up, guys, and welcome back to
You just did like all the cocaine right before this video.
I've actually never watched a video of this individual's ever before. Disclosure.
Is
I've
he,
seen
like-
everyone else so far
Is he
we've
Eva
watched.
Gutowski's boyfriend?
I don't know, but you would know, I guess. Like this video if you don't want to go back to school. 132,000 people?
Just so cynical. Like, you know, this guy's out of high school, right? All of these people are out of high school, but they're just trying to play off the fact that they know there's a lot of kids out there who don't want to go back to school at the end of the summer.
They're
So they're
trying
like,
to capitalize on that shit.
yeah, they're just like, we get it, guys. Like, I don't want to go back to school either. Watch my video. Like,
School doesn't matter for me anymore because I'm rich. Now like this video, subscribe to my channel, and enter my MacBook giveaway.
There is nothing worse than going back to school, especially high school or college. So,
I can think of like a few things that are worse than going to
nothing-
school.
nope, it's nothing worse.
Okay, now I'm ready to learn. Tell me the 10 tips, Brent.
tip number 3, find your DSF. Designated smart friend to minimize the amount of work you have to do. Ooh, we should be friends. Go to the movies and copy each other's homework.
This is like... Isn't it funny, like, how mean and I just use people in high school? High school really sucks, right? Because there's people like me who use people.
I hated guys like him. I mean, okay, I don't know him in real life, but what he's suggesting the behavior, I hate guys like that.
It's why people hate high school, is
Yeah.
people like this guy. Guy.
Now I know why I've never watched him. We got time for one more?
One more video.
We have enough brain cells left for one
I
more
don't
video.
know. Let's see if we can make it through.
Oh shit, the one and only.
I ain't used nothing in my life that the teachers taught me. Well, there's one double negative in there.
Yeah.
Meaning he's saying, I do use the stuff the teachers taught me.
Is
I don't think that's what
is
he
that
means.
what he
I don't
means?
think so. I've seen the criticism before from some people, and there's some legitimacy to it that the curriculum could be better in terms of what you actually learn in school, right?
Oh yeah.
But this is amazing. Like, my teachers never taught me these things. How to deal with this or that. How to count my money. How to get a DM back, presumably from some Instagram model. And how to buy a Lambo with cash. That's what Jake Paul thinks you should be learning in high school. Hey, now Jakey in a mansion. Got 8 builders for expansion. All these diamonds on my dances. Mrs. Claus just see me flashing.
Jake Paul has taught me more than my teachers.
The reality is there are some really financially successful people out there who maybe didn't excel in school, right? That's the exception to the norm, but I mean, he's still an asshole at the end of the day. I think some of the biggest losers on YouTube, like Jake Paul, are what like 8-year-olds think really cool people are.
Yeah.
And sorry to the 8-year-olds out there who aren't that dumb. If you think Jake Paul and Rice Gum and guys like that are like so cool, it's the version of what a very, very young person thinks it is to be cool.
Yeah, you're right. I have a hard time believing that there's, you know, whole groups of 16-year-olds who think, oh my god, I love Jake Paul, like, unironically.
Anyway,
I totally understand that it might be annoying that it seems like we're constantly talking about how important school is and that we're mom and dad over here. I I get it. You already have parents. This might come off as preachy, but I do feel like I almost need to do this because the majority of what's on YouTube when you search school is just not good advice. So I feel like I have to make up for it.
It isn't your responsibility. I just wish other creators would be a little bit more mindful of the influence they have. Even other creators that we like and actually respect often do the same sort of thing, like follow your dreams. If I made it, you can make it. You know, it's one thing to encourage people to like work hard and follow your passion. You also just need to be sort of realistic about life, right? In general, if you look at the financial outcomes of people who dropped out of high school or only finished a high school education versus people who went on to go to college or university, there's a very clear discrepancy in like their future earnings and financial outcomes, right?
But at the same time, like, we're not saying that money is the answer to happiness, obviously.
Yeah.
But if not having enough money is something that you have ever worried about, then why not try and set up your life in a way where you can reduce the risk of worrying about your financial stability? That's the way I look at it. Not everyone likes to live life that way, but that's just my own personal, approach to life.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not just about like, if you're working a job you hate that pays well, that's not really a good way to live either, right?
No.
There's definitely a balance to find.
Not everyone has to go to school to be successful and great. I don't want to give off that impression. Our own experience was that we had to go to school because it allowed us to get the jobs that we wanted, and that gave us financial stability and security for our future. But if you have a different job in mind that doesn't require any school past high school, but maybe just requires experience in, trades or other types of things, then do that. It's whatever will get you to where you want to be in life and feel happy and content with your situation. Yes, I totally understand that sometimes school isn't for everyone. I'm not here to discourage people from doing what you think is best for your life happiness. But what I want to do is encourage those who were thinking about school and who are like, oh, well, maybe this is a field I want to go in and maybe it requires school. I want to encourage those people because I don't think there's enough of that on YouTube.
Where are the voices on YouTube that are encouraging those people who are already sort of interested in pursuing education when they see all their idols and heroes talking about how terrible school is, right?
Yeah, and I mean, aside from education channels, obviously, I mean, like more mainstream YouTubers, I don't hear many being like, yes, stay in school. So in support of furthering your education, for the third year in a row, I'm going to pay 3 people's tuition. So if you're attending a Canadian post-secondary institution this fall, check the link down below in the video description box and there'll be a form for you to fill out to apply to be one of the 3 winners of my Simply Nailogical scholarship. The first year I gave away tuition, it was to 1 winner, and then last year was to 2 winners, and this year it's to 3. And it could just go on forever until I have kids. But lucky for you, I'm not having any kids, so. The 3 selected winners will win a cash prize that will amount to the average tuition costs in Canada, which are rising, which sucks. I get it, so I want to try and help. Sorry to my American viewers out there. It's just too complicated, like cross-border. The taxes are complicated, right, Ben?
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Yeah. The winners will be announced by the end of the month. And the winners also win Halo Taco.
No, you just do it.
Why? They have to look hot for back to school, right?
You can't keep up with demand on Halo Taco. We can't just be giving it away.
Make more! Yeah, sorry guys that we haven't had as much stock as I would like. We're working on it. Make sure you follow Halo Taco on all the socials so you'll get updated when we got some stock.
There should be a restock soon and then some exciting things for the rest of the year.
So, do you wish we had done more Troom back to school hacks?
I'm just glad I didn't get sprayed with glitter this year.
Alright everybody, I hope you didn't learn anything from this video. Please. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all later. Bye!